Oh, this is very important. I'll
Story.
tell you this. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Mark.
Yesterday, I'm minding my own business. Sid's getting ready for an interview, and I noticed something that left me glazed and confused. You have no idea what this chat is about. Sid, you have some explaining to do. Okay? Look at what I discovered. Adjacent to Sid's desk. Chocolate donut like that. He literally takes the chocolate off the top. Does he scrape it with his teeth? Does he pick it off with his finger?
Like a raccoon.
Who eats a chocolate donut like that? Jordy. Disgusting.
Jordy said that.
And you have no idea. Now, okay, so we did some investigating. Jordy's like, he's not licking it. Is it a beaver scrape of the glaze? So we looked it up.
Is it a beaver scrape?
Huh? According to WikiHow, don't look at me like I'm weird. There was one bite missing from the donut, and then all the glaze mysteriously gone. According to WikiHow, this is how you should properly eat a donut. Bring the whole donut to your mouth and take a small bite.
I don't need tips on how
Pull
to
the
eat.
donut away from your mouth while you chew and swallow your bite. Eating a donut isn't a dainty task, but you should take small bites to avoid stuffing your mouth. How do you eat your... Does anybody... Can you explain this? Do not eat your donut like Sid did.
Okay, before I retort, let's get Frankie on this. Sure, why don't we do that? The Sid roast is officially going to begin.
Let's bring up the donut
Before I
pound.
retort to all of this, Diva, oh no, I don't want my donut.
Can you explain this,
Devo,
Sid?
go ahead. What's your take on this before I actually explain what happened? Go ahead.
Listen, everyone eats things differently in their own way. I don't even know why she was staring at your donut. Your
Good
eyes
point.
are up here.
Good point.
Devo, where did you take this?
Frank.
Frank, I'm scared to ask you now.
No, it's his donut. He can do what he wants with his donut.
Thank you.
He's a married man. He doesn't need to impress
I don't know what that
anybody.
has to
Why
do
is
with
this
anything.
taking such a turn?
But this is how he eats. I think it speaks to his personality, though, a little bit as well. But I don't really know what it says. I think people on Twitter right now should say, what does it say about
Yes,
Sid?
maybe.
Just
It's a
one
mystery.
word. One
Like,
word.
A part of me was like, can we? Like, I had such a good laugh back there. I'm like, what do I do with this? Jordy's so quick to start rolling on his cell phone.
Thanks, Jordy.
And I'm like, I hope
Appreciate it.
Sid's okay with this because, the love, respect is here. But I'm like, is Sid okay with me sharing this weird habit? Like, I'm concerned about your donut eating
This is
skills.
super weird. All right.
Could you explain
Do you do
yourself?
that with every donut? Is that
Sure,
every
explain.
donut? Was that a one-time thing, or you do that with every donut?
I'd like to explain myself, Frank.
Okay,
Good question,
thank you.
as always.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to explain what happened. I have never seen more work put into a segment that was absolutely about nothing. I go to Timmy's
Like
every...
Seinfeld.
Yes.
I go to Timmy's every morning. Not a
Yeah.
thing because we love them and they love us.
You really
That's
do.
what I do. Get a chocolate dip. Because I dip, you dip, we dip.
We dip.
Once in a while, that's not how you dip. Once in a while, and anyone who's eaten a chocolate dip donut at Timmy's knows, and it's no fault of Tim's, it happens because it's so fresh, the donut gets stuck with the
Sticks.
wrapper. There's no rockets to this science. The donut got stuck, and then when I take it out and I
took it off the.
Thank you, Frank. I munch away on it during the show. A little bite here, a little bite there. It's like a 3.5 hour marathon. It's a labor of love, so I want to eat during the show. Little do I know, as I'm sitting here talking to our friends from Omni, Dina is plotting my donut demise behind my back.
Yes.
That's all that was. We have turned
Poor
it into a
Sid.
full-flown segment on one of
Donut
the most
game.
important shows in the country.
Donut
and I'm
game.
floored. I'm flabbergasted by
Sid, will
this.
you accept my donut
Flabbergasted.
apology? I was like, first of all, I thought, what a weird way for this donut to die. I just pictured you taking one bite and then scraping the topping off is what it looked like with your teeth. And I'm like, okay, he likes the dip part, but not so much the dope part. Fine. But I thought it was bizarre, and I started doing a deep psychology dive into what this means about you and how you eat your food. And I feel terrible for going that route when really it was just the really fresh donut
Devo,
melting
go
off.
ahead.
Got a question,
Go
yeah.
ahead, Diva.
Question
Sorry.
here is, I know you love the chocolate part of that chocolate dip. It's
the best.
And when the chocolate part is missing, that breaks your heart. It really does.
It's a little disappointing. Yeah.
So do you go then inside the wrapper and do one of those and then get
you
the
know
skewer?
what? You know what? Actually, some good came out of this. Didn't think of that.
There you go. I got you.
Well, going forward, I'm going full 44-year-old male beaver,
Yep.
and I'm going in that
Get
wrapper.
in that wrapper. I got you.
Those canines.
Frank like that one.
Now he's on side.
I can relate to
I
that.
do that with the yogurt. I do that with the
Frankie,
yogurt.
no.
Don't waste anything. I do that
no,
with the yogurt.
You know what? You guys, you can turn anything into a money segment, and I want to thank all of you. Hey, Frank, thank you for taking it easy on me. I had no idea where that was going.
And where Diva went with it too. I will say
Appreciate
this.
you both.
I eat my apples weird, and thanks to our viewers, I stopped eating the seeds because of the cyanide. But I used to eat the whole
I know
thing
what my
minus
next
the stem.
segment's going to be when you don't know.
No,
Dina's weird apple
Have you
segment.
seen
I'm going to
her
cut
eat an
that
apple?
later.
Sid,
My husband says it's like watching a bush pig.
no,
Like I just
Sid, the only thing that's left is the stem.
the stem.
So
is.
just so we're clear, Dina, when she eats an apple, eats like everything in the apple.
Yeah,
Everything, the entire core.
Like a farm animal.
That's super weird, man.
It's-
I stopped eating the seeds.
That's
okay.
super weird.
Are we this bored on this show? This is what we're doing
Yeah,
now?
here's what we're going to do,
This
Frank.
will
I
be
got
trending
this. I
in
got
10
this.
minutes,
I
Frank.
got this is done now.
Let's give
You can
away some
buy-
money. That was a
buy
money
all the-
segment.
Yeah.
All the
Go ahead.
chocolate-less donuts you want. You can eat all the apple seeds you want as well with $2,000. If you win it this morning, I wake up with BT. Sign up, bttoronto.ca/contest. And we're going to call you after 8 o'clock. If you answer within 4 rings and
Poor
say
Sid.
this and only this, I wake up with BT, you win $2,000. Good luck, everybody. Good